Hi, this is Jake Fye, your state representative for the 27th District, here with a report about what's happening in the state capitol. This time, I'd like to talk to you about foster kids and legislation I just introduced to help them. You probably know a foster kid are kind-hearted people who serve as foster parents. Ultimately, the state is responsible for taking care of them, and I believe it's our duty to fight just as hard for them as if they were our own sons and daughters, because in a very real sense, they are. In recent years, we've learned that many foster children struggle when they leave the system. Think about your own children when they graduate from high school. It's tough, if not impossible, for them to get affordable car insurance and health insurance, or to pay for college tuition on their own. Most young men and women can't even sign for a student loan without having a family member co-sign for that loan. Those are some of the reasons why so few foster children have historically gone to college, and why we passed legislation to help them get car insurance and attend state colleges. The legislation I just introduced is aimed in part at some of the foster children who face the toughest odds, those who are coming out of the juvenile justice system. A high percentage of all foster kids, 1 out of 3, experience some homelessness within the first year they turn 18 and leave the system. It's worse for foster kids in the juvenile justice system. You can see this here in Tacoma on our very own streets. This is a tragedy, and letting this problem continue is a huge waste of taxpayer money and human potential. House Bill 2330 would attack this problem and give those kids a real chance at school and life. Because of technical issues with the current law, these youth are prohibited from accessing a great program we have in Washington State called Extended Foster Care. Extended Foster Care allows youth who would otherwise age out of foster care to stay in care as long as they meet certain eligibility requirements. But again, due to a technical definition of foster care, youth who were sent in foster care but are then sent to a juvenile justice facility until they turn 18 are not eligible to go into extended foster care. My bill would fix this. It would also fix another problem with the current extended foster care program that has created a barrier for youth to enroll or re-enroll in the program. House Bill 2330 is the right thing to do for young men and women in the state foster system. I am committed to doing whatever I can to make sure that we are not turning our backs by sending these young men and women out into the streets. Every child deserves a chance. I believe this legislation is part of our duty as lawmakers to make sure every foster child has a place to live, learn, and thrive. I'm happy to report this legislation got a positive hearing recently. What do you think? I'm interested in your comments, questions, or idea, whether it's about foster kids or any other big issue we're tackling, like traffic, education, or protecting the environment. I'd love to hear from you. This is Jake Fye, your state representative from the 27th District. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.